Hello everyone, Scooney007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-6 Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the 4-10 San Francisco Giants. This is game 3 of a 3-game series between the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Tied up at 1 game apiece. Who's going to come out on top? Will it be the Diamondbacks? Will it be the Giants? We'll find out. And here is the starting lineup for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Leading off, the center fielder, Chris B. Young. Batting second, the left fielder, Eric Barnes. Batting third, the second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Connor Jackson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Justin Upton. Batting seventh, the catcher, Chris Schneider. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Stephen Drew. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Brandon Webb. On the mound for the Giants, it is Barry Zito. Zito will come into the game with a 3.43 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. 21 innings pitched, allowed 16 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 9 walks. We're here at AT&T Park, which gives nothing across the board, nothing to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, the home plate umpire dusts off home plate as Chris B. Young steps up to the batter's box. He's batting a .222, and here is the first pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is going to be a blank. Chris, and the reason for that is Chris is a right-handed batter. We'll look to the right-handed side of the slash, and that is a blank. For Chris Young, 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a fly ball out there to Lewis, and Lewis will make the catch. And 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. Lewis is out there in left field. Wynn is at center. Brokaw at right field. Going around the horn, Castillo is on third. Bocock at short. Velez is playing second. Alores on first, Milan behind the plate, and Zito is on the mound. Eric Barnes batting a .216, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That is going to be a walk plus. On a walk plus, we add 10 to that range. That's a 22, that is an 18, and that is going to be a walk. So with Barnes going down there to first, strategy roll is a 3 still attempt. They're not going to send him. That is a 10. Yep, they're not sending him. And infielder is going to go to double play depth as Orlando Hudson comes up. Hudson batting a .365. Strategy roll is a 3. They're not doing anything. And here is the roll. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is going to be a blank. So Hudson being a switch hitter, he's batting right today. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is a double star 4. We'll come up here to the double star line, come over to the 4th one. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Win for out number 2. 2 outs, and with 2 outs, we add +1 to the base run rating. Connor Jackson is up. Jackson batting a .233. Strategy roll is 11. The Diamondbacks holding off, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That is going to be a walk. On a 1-19, that is a 9, and that is going to be a walk. So with 2 on, strategy roll is a 10. Mark Reynolds is up. Reynolds batting a .367. Strategy roll, nothing due. Here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Lewis. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants. Leading off, the left fielder, Fred Lewis. Batting second, the second baseman, Eugenio Velez. Batting third, the center fielder, Randy Wynn. Batting fourth, the catcher, Benji Molan. Batting fifth, the right fielder, John Brokel. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jose Castillo. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Rich Alora. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Brian Bocock. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Barry Zito. On the mound for the Diamondbacks, it is Brandon Webb. Webb comes into the game with a 3.43 ERA. 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 21 innings, allowed 18 hits, 19 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Fred Lewis steps up. He's batting a .294, and here's the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 10, that's a 15. No walk there. We're going to roll for Fred. 1-6, column 1, row 6, and that is going to be a ground ball to Hudson. And Hudson will make the catch. Let's take a look at the defense for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Barnes is out there in left field. Young is at center. Upton at right field, going around the horn. Reynolds is at third. Drew playing short. Hudson at second. Jackson is at first, and Snyder is behind the plate with Webb on the bump. Eugenio Velez batting a .371, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Possible error on a throw. We're going to look at, that'll be the middle number. 1-5, column 1, row 5, double star 6. And that is going to be a ground ball to Drew. We're going to check his error range. That's going to be a 1 to 5. That's the number in the bracket there. That is an 11. No error there, and out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. Randy Wynn is going to come up. He's batting a .409. The pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is going to be a walk plus. Wynn is batting left today. On a 19, remember we had 10 to the range. The 20 is too high. 4-1, column 4, row 1, and that is going to be a ground ball to Hudson. As Hudson will make the catch. No runs, no hits, and no errors. 3 up, 3 down as the Diamondbacks retire the Giants in order. After 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. It's Justin Upton, Chris Schneider, and Stephen Drew due up for the Diamondbacks. Justin Upton batting a .273, and here is the pitch. 5-3. 5-3 is a blank, and for right now, we ignore the S1 in brackets. Barry has not faced his allotted number of batters yet. 3-6, column 3, row 6, and that is going to be a ground ball to first base, with Alora making the catch, 1 away. Chris Schneider batting a .276, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is going to be a walk. On a 1 to 15, the 20 is too high. Remember, we go off the D20 for those. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Lewis. Lewis goes back, makes the catch. And 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. Stephen Drew batting a .294. Here's the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Double question mark. This is the only one we do allow. And that is going to be on a double star and a 1 to 11. That is a 2. That's going to be an auto out. And that is going to be an auto out to right into center field. Witten goes back, makes the catch, and retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Giants retire the Diamondbacks in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Benji Milan, John Brokaw, and Jose Castillo due up for the Giants. And with that, Benji Milan is batting a 154. Here's the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a strike. On a 1 to 4, the 9 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Young. And that is out number 1, 1 away. John Brokaw up. Brokaw batting a 250. The pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 12, that's a 1. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jose Castillo. Castillo batting a 345. Here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5, possible error. 3-5, column 3, row 5, line drive to Jackson. And no errors there. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Diamondbacks retire the Giants in order after 2, and none left on. After 2, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. Brandon Webb, Crispy Young, and Eric Burns due up for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Webb batting 250, and here's the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is going to be a walk. That's a 2. The 7 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is going to be a double to Lewis out there in the left field. Lewis goes back after it. Down the line and hops off the wall. And with that, Brandon Webb is on with, leads off with a double. Top of the order now, Crispy Young is up. He's 0 for 1. When we have a runner on, we will roll for strategy. That's a 13. Nothing doing the strategy die, and here's the pitch to Chris. 6-6, column 6, row 6. Possible error on a throw. 3-5, column 3, row 5, double star 5. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Broker. And with that, Webb will get the hold sign, and he'll stay at second. On a fly out with runners on second with less than 2 outs, it is the BR rating. If 1D6 is less than or equal to, he would have advanced to third. That is a 2. Webb's range is a 1. Strategy rolls a 20. Anytime a roll of a 20 comes up on a strategy die, it is a pick-off chance. Zito doesn't pick anyone off, but I still show it for the sake of the prove out. Eric Burns batting a 2 is walked his last time up, and here's the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is going to be a range play. We're going to be checking the first number of the outfielders. That is their range number. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Ground ball to Bocock. Bocock's range is on a 1 to 3. That's a 4. It goes by him out there into shallow left field. And with that, puts runners on the corner. Webb will get the hold sign. He'll come home. He'll go from second to home on a 3 through 6. His base run rating is a 1. Infield double play depth. Orlando Hudson is up. He's 0 for 1 today. Runners on the corners. And here's the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a wild pitch. So what we'll do is we'll check for the wild pitch range. If it comes up a 1 through 12, it's a wild pitch. On a 13 to 15, it's a passed ball. And that's a 14. It's a passed ball. And it's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. So on the pass ball, we'll check it to its range on the catcher. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a blank. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Ground ball to Bocock. And are they going to send the runner? Yes. Are they going to try to get the auto out at first? They will. So with that, it is going to be an out at first. Webb will score. Barnes will go to second. And we have the out at first. So 1 run scored for the Diamondbacks, puts them on the board with 1. And that is going to be a RBI single, an RBI out by Orlando Hudson. Connor Jackson is up. He walked his last time up. Strategy rolls a 13. Diamondbacks holding off, and here is the pitch. 6-4. 4-6, sorry. Column 4, row 6. That is going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 5, that is a 2. Struck him out. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Rich Allure, Brian Bocock, and Barry Zito due up for the Giants. Rich Allure batting a 167, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 7 to 13 is too high. Had to be 7 or less. 2-5, column 2, row 5. However, that is a ground ball to third base to Reynolds. Reynolds will get it, throw it over to Jackson for out number 1. Brian Bocock up. He's batting a 192, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a strikeout. On a 1 to 18, the 19 is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Power hit to Young. That is a 1, and that is going to be good for a base hit. On a 1 to 11 would have been a single. On a 12 to 14, a double. And that is good for a base hit for Brian Bocock. He is on with a base hit and breaks up the no-hitter. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls a 9. Nothing to do on the strategy die. Giants holding off Zito. Here's the pitch. Zito played in 4 games, had 7 at-bats. Nothing yet for an average. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Possible error. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Ground ball to Drew. Drew's error range is on a 1 to 5. That is a 7. There's nothing due on the error check. Now we'll do for a ground double play check. And with that on the double play, that's going to be a 0. It's going to be a 6 to 2. So from 6 to second base, it's going to be 6-4. on that, nothing to do there. Row of a 6, the only play is at first. So Drew was able to throw it over to Hudson, but with that, Brian was able to get to second and the out being at first. So 1 away, and with that, they have a 1. Are they going to try to send him for the steal? No, they're not. Stolen base rate is a 13. They're not going to risk it. Fred Lewis is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 13, that's a 13. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on after 3. Arizona 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton, and Chris Schneider due up for the Diamondbacks. Mark Reynolds is 0 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6, possible error on a ground ball. We're going to check an error rating, maybe. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a double star 2. Come up to the double star line, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Lewis. That is the second one. So double star 2 will come over to the second position. And that is out number 1. 1 away, and Justin Upton is up. Upton is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is an @ symbol. Whenever we get the @ symbol, we go to the ballpark card. In this case, we're going to go to AT&T Park. The play, 2-3, column 2, row 3, and that's going to be a power hit to Lewis. On an 18 and 18, we look over here, 17 to 20, it's a fly ball out. Lewis goes back to the warning track, makes the hop, and makes the catch. 2 away, and an impressive catch by Lewis. Chris Schneider is up, 2 up, 2 down. Schneider is 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. S1, remember, that is a blank. We don't deal with that yet. Barry Zito has not faced his allotted number of batters yet. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That is a ground ball to 4-5. That is a ground ball to the shortstop. Bocock making the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Giants retire the Diamondbacks in order, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Eugenio Velez, Randy Wynn, and Benji Molan due up for the Giants. Eugenio Velez is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to AT&T Park. 2-1, column 2, row 1, and that's going to be a base hit out there in the left field. Barnes' range is on a 1 to 2. That's a 1. He sees it, gets under it, and makes the catch. And 1 away. With that, Randy Wynn is up. Wynn is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a blank. 6-6, column 6, row 6, double star 3. Come up here to the double star line, and that's going to be a ground ball to Hudson. Hudson will make the catch. Throw it over to Jackson for out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Benji Molan. Molan is 0 for 1. Here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4, double question mark, and that's going to come here down to the double star line. Right-handed batter for Benji. We're going to look at the right-handed batter line. Double star in a 1 to 4. The 18 is too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Barnes. Barnes goes back, waves off Young as he'll come in and make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Diamondbacks retire the Giants in order. 3 up, 3 down after 4. It's Arizona 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Stephen Drew, Brandon Webb, and Crispy Young due up for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Drew is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a strikeout. That is a 9. The 15 is too high. 15 too high. We're going to roll for Drew, and that is going to be a 3-4. Column 3, row 4. That is going to be a double star 6. So double star 6, we'll take a look at the double star line. Come over to the number 6 spot, and that is a fly ball out there to Lewis. Lewis sees it, comes in a little bit, and makes the catch. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Brandon Webb. Webb is 1 for 1. He hit a double the last time up, and also has a run scored, and here's the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk plus. That is a 12. That is a 4. And that is a base on balls. So with a 2 on the strategy die, we have a hit and run attempt. But with an N showing on Brandon Webb's ATT number, the hit and run is nullified. I'll show that off on a hit and run. Cannot be attempted with an N. Top of the order, Crispy Young, infield at double play depth. And here's the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, range play. And that is going to be 4-1, column 4, row 1, fly ball to Lewis. Lewis's range is a 1-3. That is a 1, and he makes the catch. And 2 away. That would have been a single for him if that would have failed. Eric Barnes is up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Strategy rolls a 14, and here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. Come down to Eric Barnes, 1-3, column 1, row 3. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to win. And that will retire the side as you'll make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Diamondbacks. We go to the bottom of the 5th. John Broker, Jose Castillo, and Rich Alora due up for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 5th, John Broker up. He's 0 for 1 today with the strikeout. And here's the pitch. 1-1. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-6, the 18 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3, and that's going to be a line drive to the shortstop. So Drew will go in, make the catch, and 1 away. Jose Castillo is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be 5-2. Column 5, row 2, that is a strikeout. On a 1-10, that is a 1. Struck him out. So 2 up and 2 down. Rich Alora is up. Alora is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a range play. 1-6, column 1, row 6, double star 6. That's going to be a ground ball to Drew. So 1-6, double star 6. Come over here to the double star line. Come over to the 6th position. And that is a ground ball to Drew. Drew's range is a 1-3. That is a 1. He makes the catch and retires the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Diamondbacks retire the Giants in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. After 5, it's Arizona 1, San Francisco nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Orlando Hudson, Connor Jackson, and Mark Reynolds due up for the Diamondbacks. Orlando Hudson is 0 for 2 today with an RBI. And here's the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2, strikeout on a 1-6. That is an 8. Struck it, and the 8 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1, double star 3. Come over here to the double star line. We'll come over to the 3rd position. That is a fly ball out to the wind. Wind goes back, makes the catch, and out number 1. Connor Jackson is 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. 1-5, column 1, row 5. And that is a ground ball to Castillo. Castillo will make the catch, scoop it up, and throw it across the horn to Alora in time, out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. Mark Reynolds is up. Reynolds is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. Remember, Barry has not faced his allotted number of batters yet, so that S1 does not come into play. So for right now, that is considered a blank. Column 2, row 4, double star 5 will come up to Barry's double star line, come over to the 5th position. And that is a fly ball to Broker. Broker goes back to the out-of-town scoreboard and makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Giants retire the Diamondbacks in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Brian Bocock, Barry Zito, and Fred Lewis due up for the Giants. Brian Bocock is 1 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a range play. 5-5, column 5, row 5, double. And that is a double star 2. Come over to Webb's double star line. Come over to the 2nd position. That is a ground ball to first base. Jackson's range is on a 1. He'll make the catch. Makes the catch, tags the plate, and out number 1. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Barry Zito. Zito is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a blank. 1-1, column 1, row 1, double star 6. Come over to the double star line. Come over to the 6th position, to the number 6. That is a ground ball to Drew. And Drew will make the catch. And out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and top of the order for the Giants. Fred Lewis is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a strikeout on a 1-13. That is a 9. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Diamondbacks retire the Giants in order. 3 up, 3 down. After 6, it's Arizona 1, San Francisco nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Justin Upton, Chris Schneider, and Stephen Drew due up for the Giants. And with that, It is Barry Zito can face 3 more batters before the brackets must mean he has to get pulled. So the bullpen for the Giants is warming up. It's Justin Upton steps up. He's 0 for 2 today, and here is the pitch. Upton 2-1, column 2, row 1, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to AT&T Park. 4-1, column 4, row 1, ground ball to Bocock. But we're going to check his range. His range is on a 1-3. Range is on a 1-3. That is a 1. Bocock steps over, makes the play. Takes it, throws it over to first base in time for out number 1. Chris Schneider. Schneider is 0 for 2 today, and here's the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a blank. 1-4, column 1, row 4, ground ball to Bocock. And that is out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Stephen Drew. Drew is 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to AT&T Park. 6-1, column 6, row 1, ground ball to Bocock again. He'll make the catch. All 3 plays have been to the shortstop. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 6. It's too high. It gets by him out there into the outfield. Lewis comes up right behind. We'll get it, throw it over to Velez, and hold Stephen Drew at first. So Barry Zito is now tired. He has faces a lot of number of batters that he can face. Brandon Webb is up. Strategy rolls a 20. On a 20, we check for the pickoff. Zito does not pick anyone off, but that I'll still show it off. That is a 16. 2 outs. They're going to keep him in there for 1 more out. See if we can. The Giants are going to see if they can get the out. If not, call will be made. They give him the 1 more batter assigned. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That is a blank. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is a ground ball to Bocock. That is going to be out number 3. And Singh, take me out to the ball game. And with that, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Eugenio Velez, Randy Wynn, and Benji Molan due up for the Giants. So let's take a look at the box score of the game after 6.5 innings had been played. Arizona scoring the only run in the 3rd inning. Run on 3 hits and no errors. San Francisco, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Eugenio Velez is due up. He's 0 for 2. And here is the pitch. Brandon Webb can face 9 more batters. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-8, that's a 6. Struck him out. Struck him out, and that's going to bring up Randy Wynn. Wynn is 0 for 2 today, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-9, the 16 is too high. 4-1, column 4, row 1. and that is going to be a ground ball to Hudson, and that is out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Benji Molon is up. He's 0 for 2 today, and here is the pitch. 1-4. Column 1, row 4. That's going to be a blank. 4-6. Column 4, row 6, and that is going to be a fly ball out there to Drew, to Young, and that is going to be out number 3. So no runs, no hits, and no errors after 7. It's Arizona 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 8th. Crispy Young, Eric Barnes, and Orlando Hudson due up for the Giants. And with that, we will make that call. The Giants do go to the bullpen. Barry Zito is out. And with the they are going to bring in they're going to bring in Arias Matos. Matos will come in to pitch. That is his card. Matos will come into the game with a 21.18 ERA. No wins, no losses. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here, Barry Zito went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 2.89. 1, 2, and 3 in the top of the order. Here is the pitch to Chris Young. Young is 0 for 3. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That is going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 13, the 19 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Brokel. And that is out number 1. 1 away, Eric Barnes is up. Barnes is 1 for 2, and here's the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 8, that is an 11. The 11 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4, and that is going to be a ground ball to Bocock. And that is out number 2. 2 away, and Orlando Hudson is up. Hudson is 0 for 3 with an RBI. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Double power hit to win. That is a 4. That's going to be a double for Hudson. And Hudson is on with a double, 2 outs and a runner on second. So with 2 outs and a runner on second, first of all, with 2 outs, we add 1 to the base run rating. We have a 5. Strategy roll is an 11. Infield at normal depth. Kyle Jackson is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a strikeout. 5. The 12 is too high. 6-6, column 6, row 6. Fly ball out there to win. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. and one left on. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It's going to be John Broker, Jose Castillo, and Rich Alora due up for the Diamondbacks, for the Giants, sorry. John Broco is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5, possible error. 3-1, column 3, row 1, base hit out there to Young. Young's error range is a 2. That is a 9. He'll make the catch. And it gets by him. And with that, John Brokaw is on with a base hit. Infield going to bring the corners in. Strategy rolls a 3. We have a hit and run attempt. Here is how the hit and run works. All ground double play ratings get a -2. Base run ratings get a +2. All home run and walk ratings are cut in half and round those down. Line out, so if we hit like this L3 on Jose's card, it's considered a double play. And if the batter strikes out, Broco will get a chance to steal, as we'll resolve it as a steal. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. 5-3. That is a blank. 4-1, column 4, row 1, ground ball to Webb. Webb will make the catch. That is a 6. Broco will advance to second. Nothing on the double play. The out is at first. So 1 away, and that is going to bring up Rich Alora. Rich is 0 for 2 today. Strategy rolls a 5, infield normal depth. Here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a strike. That's a 7. The 18 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's a base hit to Jackson. And with that, Broco will hold. He'll go from second to home on a 4 through 6. That is a 1. And that is going to do it for Brandon Webb. So Webb is going to come out of the game. They're making that call to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in Chad Quells. Chad will come into the game with a 1.70 ERA. He's got no wins, 1 loss. He's pitched and he's got 1 save. He's got 5 1/3 innings pitched, allow 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Brandon Webb. Webb went 7 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.55. So infield going to double play depth. Brian Bocock is 1 for 2. Strategy rolls an 11, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's a strikeout. That's an 18. That is a 4. Struck him out. Oris Matos not taking the hit. So we have a right. And they're going to bring in I'm going to say Pablo Sandoval. Nope, Ryan Dorham. Dorham will come in. Dorham batting a 313, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 16. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That is a 10. The 14 is too high. Strikeout. Range on 1 to 10, that is a 14. The 14 is too high. 5-1, column 5, Row 1, double star 5, and that's going to be a ground ball down back there to Reynolds, as that will retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the for the Giants. After 8, it's Arizona 1, San Francisco nothing. We go to the top of the 9th. It's Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton, and Chris Schneider due up for the Diamondbacks. And with that, San Francisco going to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in Tyler, Jack Trencher will come. No, they're not. They're going to bring in Shogio Romo to pitch this inning. Romo, that is his card. Romo comes into the game with a 2.25 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Matos. Matos went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 13.33. Let's take a look at the box score. After 8 innings have been played, Arizona 1 run in the 3rd inning. It's run, and 4 hits with no errors. San Francisco, nothing yet, but 3 hits. Will we see some 9th inning magic? And also remember, no lead in inside pitch is safe. Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton, and Chris Schneider due up. And with that, Valdez out there in second base is also going to come out. And they are going to bring in Ivan Ochoa, who will take over at second base. That is the only defensive defensive move that they're making. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 3. 3-3, column 3, row 3, range play. Now, Sergio also has the special K. So that's going to come into play first. That is a 20. Special K on a 1 to 12. The 20 is too high. We'll proceed to reading the die roll. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a base hit past Bocock. Bocock's range is on a 1 to 3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Justin Upton is up. Upton is 0 for 3. And with that, Upton not taking the hit. And with that, they're going to bring in Chris Buke to pitch. Chris Buke will take over. He'll make the pitch there. Gotta... 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a range play. And that is going to be 6-2, column 6, row 2. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Broker. First of all, the special K range is on a 1 to 13. That is a 12. That's on a 1 to 12. The 13 is too high. 6-2, fly ball out there to Broker. His range is on a 1 to 3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch. And 2 away. Chris Schneider is up. Schneider is 0 for 3, and here is the pitch. 2 up, 2 down, 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is a strikeout. That's a 7 on a 1 to 12. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Giants retire the Diamondbacks in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Chad Quill's coming out. This does put us into a save situation here, and they will bring in Brandon Loyne. Brandon Loyne will come into the game. Loyne comes into the game with a 7.30 ERA. One save, he's got 3 2/3 innings pitched, and then 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats for Chad. Chad went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 1.50. Here is the pitch. Fred Lewis is up. Lewis still allowing to take the hit. 6-5. That is a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Double star 5 will come over to the double star line, over to the 5th number. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Barnes, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 away, and Ivan Ochoa is up. Ivan Jackson, they're going to make a quick pull here. No, they're going to leave Jackson in. Ochoa is 0 for 0 today. He's batting 500. The pitch, 3-4, column 3, row 4. Range play at AT&T Park. 1-2, column 1, row 2. It's a single out there to Barnes. Barnes' range is on a 1-2. That's a 5. It gets by him, and Ivan is on with a base hit. Can't get it. Rajah Davis is going to come in to pinch run. Strategy roll is a 6, infield at double play depth. Randy Wynn is 0 for 3, and here is the... Randy Wynn not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Omar Valquez to pinch hit here. Strategy roll is a 3. We have a steal attempt, and that is a 1. That's going to move him over. It's an 8, and it's an 18. How we get the steal? Stolen base rating. Runner's SB rating plus the pitcher's arm. In this case, it's a +1 on that. So he's over at second, and here is the pitch to Omar Valquez. Tying run on second. Go ahead run at the plate. 4-4. Column 4. Row 4. Home. That is a blank. 5-4. Column 5. Row 4. That's going to be good for a base hit down to Hudson. Past him. And with that, Rajah will go to third. His base run rating is on a 2 through 6. He'll come home on a 2 through 6. That is a 4. We have a tie game. And with that, the game is now tied as Omar Valquez is on. And they are going to pinch run for Valquez with Aaron Rowland will come in to pinch run. Clay Temper. Sorry, Temper. All right. Benji Milan is up. He's 0 for 3. Strategy roll is a 10. And here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, possible error on a throw. Well, it's a possible error. 6-6, column 6, row 6, ground ball to Loyne. Error range is a 0. That is a 12. And that is a double play. And on a G1, it's going to be hit to second base as the pivot. Hudson is the pivot man. That is a 5-0 from there, 0 from Hudson. On a 5 or less, it's a double play. It's a double play. Double play on that one, and we go into extra innings. We go to free baseball. And Emmanuel Burris will come in to take over at second base. So no 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. After 9, we're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 10th. Stephen Drew, Brandon Loyne, and Chris B. Young due up. And Sergio Romo will get pulled. Now, once we head into extra innings, I let the computer decide who the relievers are going to be from here on out. Alex Hinshaw will come in. That is his card. And Aaron Rowland, Aaron Rowland will take over at center field. So 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. We go to the top of the 10th. It's Stephen Drew, Brandon Loyne, and Chris B. Young due up. With that, Hinshaw will come in. He comes in with a 6.67. No wins, 2 losses, 2 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, no strikeouts, no walks. Take a look at the stats here. Sergio Romo went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 1.80. The pitch to Drew, 5-1. Column 5, row 1, that's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 5, the 13 is too high. 4-3, column 4, row 3, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Broker. And that is out number 1. Brandon Loyne not taking the hit here. Alex Romo will come in to pinch hit. Romo batting a 400, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a strike on a 1 to 15. The 8 is too high. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's a double pass Broker. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall as Romo will head to second. And with that, Romo is going to come out. They're going to bring in Ojia to pinch run here. Strategy roll is a 20. Nothing due on the strategy die. Nothing due on the pickoff chance as well. Top of the order, Chris Young is 0 for 4. And here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, walk plus. Now, in a walk plus, remember, we add 10 to that range. That's a 22, that's a 5, and that's going to put runners on first and second. So with runners on first and second, infield at normal depth, strategy roll is a 7. Eric Barnes is 1 for 3. Hinshaw can face one more batter. Here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4, range play. 1-4, column 1, row 4, ground ball to Alora. Alora's range is on a 1 to 4. That's a 5. It's a double. That's going to score a run. And let's see. Young's range is a 2. We have a 6. We're going to check to see. Check second die roll of the chart. Lead runner thrown out, but if the trailing runner's base run rating is greater or equal to the throw, He will advance. Young is a 2. He tries to go home. Broker throws it to Milan. Milan tags him out at the plate. And with that, Barnes will hold at second. Two outs, runner and a runner on second. It's 2-1 Diamondbacks. Orlando Hudson is 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 10. Alex and Shaw tired. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is a strikeout plus. That is a 16. Remember, we had 10 to that range. That's a 16. That's a 14. Struck him out. And with that, they're going to bring in Tony Pena. Pena batting comes into the game with a 2.25 ERA. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. No wins, no losses, and no saves yet. Taking a look at the stats here for Brandon Loyne. Loyne went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 earned run, an ERA of a 7.66. John Brokaw, Jose Castillo, and Rich Alora do up. Brokaw staying in. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a blank. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's a base hit past Barnes. And with that, Broker is on with a base hit. Strategy rolls a 5. Jose Castillo is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That is a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Ground ball to Hudson. That is going to be on a G4. Pivot is going to be Drew. Hudson gets it. Throws it to Drew. Drew will tag at second. Broker will be out at second. The roll is higher than the base run rating. And it's also higher than the ground double play rating. So it is a force out at second with Castillo on at first. We have a hit and run. Infield going to bring the corners in. Hit and run, remember, ground double plays get a -2. Base run ratings get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half, rounded down. Lineouts are double plays. And if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve it as a steal. Rich Alora is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a blank. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That is a double out there to Buke. And with that, Castillo will get the hold sign. Tying run on third, the go-ahead run at second. Strategy rolls a 5, infield at normal depth. Brian Bocock, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6, possible error. 3-2, column 3, row 2, ground ball to Pena. Error range for Pena is a 0. That is an 8. No error there. And are they going to try to score the runner? No. 2 outs. Runners on first and second and third. Hinshaw not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Dave Roberts. Roberts will pinch hit. Penna tired. Just needs the one more out, and here is the pitch to Roberts. Roberts comes into the game with a 2.38 ERA. 2.3 average. 6-4. Column 6. Row 4. At the ballpark. We're going to go to AT&T Park. 5-4. Column 5. Row 4. Ground ball to Hudson. And that's the game, as the Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the San Francisco Giants 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Giants. Final line score coming right up. So with that, the Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the San Francisco Giants 2-1. Arizona 2 runs on 6 hits with no errors. The Giants 1 run on 7 hits, no errors. Brandon Loyne will get the win. Alex Hinshaw picks up his 3rd loss, and Tony Penna will get his 1st save of the season. No home runs by any teams, by both teams. Let's take a look at the stats here. Brandon Loyne will pick up the win. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, an ERA of a 7.66. Alex Hinshaw picks up the loss. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 7.30. Tony Penna will get the save. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, an ERA of a 1.80. So that is going to do it for us here at AT&T Park, as the Arizona Diamondbacks improve to 7-6 and the San Francisco Giants drop to 4-12. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up when you wade through the turnstiles here at AT&T Park. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.